We're going to go from one space to another. We're going to go from outer space to a creative space, to a space much, much closer than the moon. It's in fact on Regeringsgatan, and it's Stockholm's new innovative district, partly co-created by a lot of people here in the room. So I'd like to welcome back Karolin Forsling. Karolin Forsling is a force of nature. She's a visionary, and she is to real estate what Elon Musk is to space. Welcome back, Karolin. Hello. I'm stealing hugs here, as many as I can. Hey, Karolin.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Well, you were here exactly a year ago.
Yes.
And you were the first real estate person that has ever been on a Sime stage. Tell us, how was that?
How it was? It was amazing because as a property owner, when you wake up one day and you start realize that properties is quite useless. And it's useless because if you don't understand the content that attracts people. So the people are more interesting than the buildings. And that's kind of a scary thought when you are a property owner. But the idea urban escape that I told you about last year, it's amazed how people want to be a part of that idea. And I like what you say in the beginning when you said, if you have a vision and you truly believe it, you can start seeing it. And we actually start seeing urban escape coming alive now.
And this is the view from urban escape. So urban escape is basically from NK and Hamngatan down to Café Opera. It's 10 Hötorgs building, 10 high-tech building of real estate space that have been converted and is being converted with more and more things launching. What are some of the things that happened since last year?
So last year it was an idea, and now it's starting to get real. And I want to say thank you for a lot of you guys in here have given us value input how we should create this space. And we see companies moving in, like Symbio, Ticktail, yourself.
Yeah, we got sucked into it as well.
Yeah. And we have Sub 46, the must-be for startups, already there. And a lot of companies are actually signing up, and that's amazing. And then last year I talked about the third space and how important the third space will become in the future. And it's really there. And I would say that Petter Stordalen, a great entrepreneur, has signed up. And he's going to do 2 hotels. 2 stand-alone brands, creating the third space. And you can sleep there as well, because it's a hotel. But it's restaurant on the roof with this view. It's bar, lounges, and the third space is actually coming true. And then in January, we're very proud, I would say, to launch the first innovation house in Europe, where we all could be members, where we could have shared working spaces, where we can attend or run events, where we can share knowledge, and where we could be a part of something greater, an innovation hub.
So this is built on some different, you made a cake and then you divided it into different pieces. So what are some of the pieces underlying urban escape? What are sort of the building blocks? So knowledge is one.
Knowledge is one. Sustainability, of course, because if you are changing so much space in the heart of Stockholm, you have to take about the environment and sustainability. And then you have the innovation. You have the third space. You have all the streets and the landscape, the roofs, the squares will be a part of urban escape because, again, the third space will become really, really important. Knowledge sharing. And even though we are in Sweden, and I noticed on my way here that in Sweden we don't talk to each other, even though we stand so much closer in an elevator, we have created ideas how we could bring you closer together. So you have to start talking to each other. And when you start talking to each other, something interesting is happening. And innovation, the key word for that is knowledge sharing. So that's what's happening.
But it's not only for people that are sitting there or having their office there, even there are people that are having office, but it's also for anybody who can become a member. So you're a member rather than a tenant.
Yeah, and it's also how you see about the look you have on your office. Is this a cost, or actually could your office become a revenue? And do you need a physical space, or could you be a member, like in Epicenter, for example? And Patrick, who's coming on stage later, will tell you more about the idea behind Epicenter.
You're holding something in your hand.
Yeah. And do you know what this is?
Well, a key, things we used
Yeah.
way back in time.
It's not only a key, it's a key to the future. It actually, we will give you 200 keys to Sime, 100 today and 100 tomorrow. And if you get a hold of this key, it will give you experience from the future, but also 1 month free membership in Epicenter.
So you get an office in the city of Stockholm, you get events, you get parties.
Membership, and you actually want to try it, to be a part of this. But also, it gives you the opportunity to be a part of Urban Escape and unlock doors you've never seen before. Unlock the hotel, unlock restaurants, or even other innovation space. So this key, start running for it.
Where can we get it?
Behind the scene, we have a booth, you say that?
Yeah.
Where you actually also have a co-creation wall where you could put things, what you wish to have in this innovation place. And I say might, because my CEO and the chairman, I think, is in the audience, and I don't want to scare them, so I say might build what you actually wish. So get the key, and you get the future.
Thank you very much, Karolin.
Thank you.
Thank you.